Time for another Out and About with Jamie Grout Shortcast, and we're here to talk about prairie burn and bicycling in general. And with me is Tim Ellsworth, who is one of the folks who originated Prairie Burn and is heading that up. And we're in his workshop today in Grinnell, and I'm all excited about it. And I'm going to camera over to Tim. And Prairie Burn's coming up this weekend, right, Tim?
Yes, it is. Best weekend of the year.
Okay, and tell us about all the events that will be going on this weekend.
We've got a shakeout ride Friday afternoon and packet pickup down at the pub for those that registered early. Then racing starts 7 o'clock Saturday morning. We have waves of people doing the 100, 50, and 25-mile routes, and they start at 7, 8, and 9 o'clock. We've got yoga in the park. We've got 3K and 5K runs. We've got Surf Zombies starting at 12 o'clock, playing for a couple hours. We've got Solera down, slinging some good beers at 11. We've got some good food, taco truck, and farmer's market.
A lot of stuff going on. Tell us about registration fees and how people can get registered.
They can register day of. If you come down early to the park, you'll see a bunch of tents down there, and you'll see a registration. I think the 3 and 5K runs are $10 or so. The Prairie Burn bike rides are $60 today. Registration ends today, but then opens back up day of, and it just goes up to $75 day of the event.
And when he's talking about today, he's talking about Wednesday. I believe today is the 11th.
Yep, Wednesday.
So you can register the day of the event, so you're good to go. Okay, sounds good. A lot of stuff going on. Prairie Burn has gotten bigger and better over the years. And what did you say? You started 7 or 8 years ago, something like that?
About 6 years ago or so. It ran right into COVID, and so it's taken a few years to get its legs. And now we're looking forward to 300 or 400 people down in the park.
That's going to be fantastic. Well, on the podcast we talked about bicycling. We are in your shop, so I'm going to follow you around your workshop a little bit. And to your right, why don't we talk about that first bike that you have there with it has some fat tires, but it's not with the fattest tires.
This would be a medium fat tire one,
okay.
And it's got suspension. It's got a fork and a shock. So this is what I ride if I go out into the woods. One of our other programs is making some single track trails here in Arbor Lake, so we can enjoy a wood immersion with bicycles or walking here in town. Moving over here, we've got a real fat bike, fat tire bike, and these are about 4-inch tires, 4.5-inch tires, and these are what we ride in the winter. They also come with studs in the tires.
Wow, look at that.
So that we get a good grip on ice and snow, and they work great. But the real focus this year, or this weekend, is our gravel ride.
Okay.
And this is a state-of-the-art gravel bike. Again, tires that are similar to a mountain bike, but not quite as fat. Carbon everything, so it's very nice, light, very lively, but still very responsive. Super strong, battery shifting, so the shifting happens just with a touch of a button. Disc brakes, hydraulic disc brakes, everything about this is made to last as well as go over rough surfaces super fast.
Well, fantastic. What about the one that's right behind me here, Tim?
That's my sweetheart's bike. It's a Salsa Cutthroat. It's the same bike as this, except in a different color, same year. And what happens with these bikes is we get them and then we modify them a little bit. Laura's got a fancier seat. She's also got these water cages. So as we ride for an hour or two, we can drink water while we're riding. This one also has fancy rims, nice carbon light rims, just like a racing car. This is for food or your phone. And then there's usually a computer that gets mounted to here that shows us a route.
Okay. Now above me, there's a bike with thin tires. Oh, camera just slipped a little bit. We want to show that too, because is that the one you ride on RAGBRAI, Tim?
It's not. It's been on several RAGBRAIs. That's what I found my father-in-law's workshop under about 3 inches of sawdust. That's an old Le Mans from the 90s. And it's a pretty fancy bike, and I restored it so that our kids could ride it on RAGBRAI. We have a modern version of that. Instead of being steel, ours are all carbon now with good disc brakes. And so that's a relic, but it's also very classic for a bunch of reasons. And I love just seeing it hanging up there.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. It really is.
It's a good ride today.
And this is, now, what am I showing here? This is Prairie Burn. Is that a plaque that you give out?
This is our permanent trophy.
Oh, trophy?
For the winner of the 100 miler, we have the men's and women's names engraved and mounted to here, and this stays in the bike shop here in town. And it's a 10-year trophy. Okay,
and you were going to show the chip too, if you still have it, that you have, I think, for the run and for the bike ride. It's new this year?
So new is chip timing, and so when you register, you get a number, and your number will go on your jersey, and that'll automatically give you a time. You'll be able to look that up and get a text.
So it automatically goes on. You don't have it here, but it'll go on your jersey when you sign up for this kind of thing.
Yep. Okay. Or on your bike, it'll be the number.
Okay, let's get you back over here, Tim, and then we can kind of do a wrap up a little bit on Prairie Burn, because we want to get the information in. If people didn't get it the first time, they can sign up today, Wednesday.
Yep, you go to prairieburn.com or get on bikereg.com. A lot of events go through bikeregistration.com, and so and like I say, you can go just show up first thing Saturday morning, get there 7 or 8 and join the festivities.
It's going to be a good time, a lot of fun. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up, Tim?
Just we also have a weekly ride, and you're more than welcome to drop down at the bike shop. Bikes to You works real close with us. We've got some free rentals for people if they just want to get their foot wet.
And we want to plug the Arns Foundation. They're your partners in crime here.
Yeah, they're our parent company. They do an amazing job. They give us a framework and support to do all of this, and as well as 8 or 9 other amazing programs.
Okay, Prairie Burn coming up this Saturday in Grinnell at Central Park. Tim Ellsworth, our interview guest on the Out and About podcast. Thank you so much for joining us with this. And of course, you can always catch these shortcasts on the Out and About with JamieGrout.com website and on our YouTube channel. And if you check out the YouTube channel, hey, we'd love it if you subscribe. That'd be great. And also check out the sponsors page on Out and About with Jamie Grout. They support us, and we do appreciate that. Thank you, Tim. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for joining us on Out and About with Jamie Grout.